Alright, welcome back to the new edition of this particular YouTube channel, Adia Pro Tips. So yesterday we won our 4 odds successfully using the straight winning market. Alright, so in this particular video we are going to apply the same steps that we use to generate this particular straight winning tips, and we are going to get extra, even though we don't have enough games to predict our straight winning, but we are going to use this particular app called BetMine to generate some predictions. And for me, I'll pick my own games that I feel like, okay, these games are accurate for straight winning, and you guys too can also look into the predictions generated. And also, in case if you have anybody that also believe that they really have these particular skills to predict accurately, because I decided to organize a particular program of beat the analyst. That is, if you can also predict just like this person that shared his tips, and we played it yesterday 2 word and it came out so well. If you think you are also confident about your skills regarding to predictions, you can drop your predictions in my, and I'm going to post your tips on our Telegram platform. Alright, so without wasting much of our time, we are going to proceed into that particular app called a BetMine, and we are going to check out some games that we feel like, yes, they are accurate for straight winning. Alright, so before I proceed, I will just give you guys hints and idea on how you can make use of this particular app to generate your straight winning. So this particular app can actually predict some games for you on the home page, sometimes under 3.5, double chance under 3.5, over 1.5 goals, both team to score, and many more like that. But I don't usually make use of the predictions on the home page. So I go to the I make use of the machine aspect to filter out some games that I really want, because most times I like to make my predictions to be uniform. Alright, so now this is the process of getting your own over straight winning games. So first, what you just need to do is to click on the event type, that is either one or two. Selecting one or two means you are predicting either the home team to win or the away team to win. Alright, so now proceeding to this, I'm selecting today's game. Actually, we don't really have enough games to predict, but the little that we have for today, we are going for them. And the total numbers of matches that we want the system to generate for us happens to be 20, so that we have a very wide range of games to look into. And when it comes to odd range, I will advise you guys to set the odd range to maybe 1.0 to 1.5. So 1.0 to 1.5. All right, so just drag it. All right, so the odd range 1.0 to 1.5, and the probabilities interval, you can actually set it to maybe 1.60, or probably 1.5 sorry, probably maybe 50% or 60%. I was already talking about the odd. All right, so the probabilities interval, set it to 50% or 60%, 50% to 100%, 55% to 100%, or 60% to 100%, depending on how strict you want your predictions to be. All right, so let's go. So I'm gonna search for the predictions now. All right, now, so we requested for 20 games, but because we don't have enough matches for the selected criteria, so we found only 10 matches for this particular market of home to win, away team to win. All right, so out of this particular 10 games, most times I always check the head-to-head stats to look into their last previous games against each other. That is their head-to-head, and if you check the head-to-head, if you notice that a particular team is dominating, definitely the team is actually expected to win this particular game. So, and one thing I noticed about this international stuff is that most of the teams that are expected to win, they are really winning so well. we are not really experiencing shocks like that. When teams that you are not expecting them to win are winning, it's not really common or recent in these particular international games. So just look into the head to head, and if you see that okay, probably a particular team is dominating and they actually predicted it as a straight winning on this particular app, then you can go for it. But actually, I believe you guys are aware that nothing is 100% accurate, but I believe that this one will work out for us. At least we are going to make something out from this particular international break. All right, so we have 10 games, and out of this particular 10 games, based on my own perspective and expectation, I'm going to select out some games that I believe they are expected to win. And you guys can actually look into this particular 10 games and let me know the games that you are expecting them to win. So my own number one games happens to be Kenya against Seychelles, or what's the name of this team? I believe Kenya will win this particular game. And another one I believe is Namibia to win against South Tome. And but the only issue I'm having is just that I won't like to predict all these cup tournament games, all this one Croatia Cup, Slovakia Cup. I'm not going for them. But if you guys feel like okay, probably maybe you look into it and feel like okay, yes, this particular game should come out well, you can. So I have two games already. Kenya, Namibia to win. I believe Norway to win, France to win, Portugal to win, Hungary against Portugal. Angola, I believe Angola should also win, and that's all. All right, so I'm sure the odd that you guys are seeing here will be a little bit kind of different to what the bookies will provide. It may be higher or lower, depends on the bet platform that you are using, but it will be around this particular odds. All right, so let's check the odds that the bookies are providing for us, and let's see the total numbers of odds that we are able to accumulate with these our predictions. Out of this particular 10 games, you guys can also look into it and select out your own predictions. And if you believe that you can also beat the analyst, kindly drop your predictions in my DM or in the comment section. All right, now so let's proceed and select the games, and let's see the total numbers of odds that we are able to accumulate. All right, so the number one games that we have, let me select today's game. Alright, so we are going for France to win this particular game at total of 1.09 odds. So I'll be going for Portugal to win at total of 1.41 odds. So we have Norway to win 1.05 odds. And I think we are done under the World Cup qualification. I think this is for women. I think, okay, no, it's not for women, sorry. This is World Cup qualification. Alright, so for Africa, the odds seems to be very small, but we are going to edit it out. All these small odds. So we have Kenya, we have Namibia, and we have Angola. Alright, so we have Angola. Alright, so I think that's all. We have just 6 games to be predicted out of this particular 10 games. You guys can actually edit it out in case you feel like okay, some games are not accurate enough and you feel like you want to include some games from these particular predictions. Alright, now so with just 6 games, we are able to accumulate 2.33 odds. We have 6 games, but I'll be doing something in this particular slips. You see these particular 2 games, Kenya and Norway. The bookies are allocating them 1.03 odds and 1.05 odds. These 2 games, I'm going to remove them. And I'm going to reduce these particular predictions to just 4 games. These 2 tips, I'm going to remove them, and I'm very sure we are still going to be having our 2 odds. So let's go. All right, now so after removing the 2 games, we are able to have just 2.16 odds, with just 4 games: France against Iceland, Hungary against Portugal, Namibia against Sao Tome, and Angola against Mauritius. So we have our 2.16 odds straight winning predictions. And thanks for watching. Just make sure that you bet responsibly. And if you have any question regarding to this particular betting app or predictions, kindly drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to like our video, subscribe if you are just joining us for the first time. And you can also join our Telegram platform for more daily updates. And don't forget, you can also share us your tips. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.